Welcome back to the Pet Zone podcast with Victoria, Christine, Kim, and Laura. Fueled by clippers, caffeine, and the kind of humor HR would not approve of. Now let's jump back into the conversation.
Thrilled. What?
What are you doing, Kylo?
He's making sounds. He's like, I'm over this.
He says, bitch, feed me that turkey sandwich. It's over there.
Oh, thank you. You tasting. Yeah, what'd you eat? You ate something tiki.
A butthole.
You know what I've been really love doing? I have been really shaving the shit out. I've been like, on my dogs that are well behaved, I have been taking my bravura and just tracing around the lip area on the good ones. And it's amazing. Not you. Clearly not you.
Our doodles, that's really handy, especially with them. Because they always seem to get that right in the flu area. They seem to get that gunk and they get infected and it gets gnarly because they all come in, with the kibble stuck in there and stuff. So we shave along there too.
Yeah, no, it's definitely made a huge difference.
Even.
He is.
So, Chris and I and Sandra Hartness have decided we need a poodle.
My husband says no.
No, he stopped saying no. He just stopped talking.
That doesn't mean yes.
It doesn't mean no.
It means you're not getting the money for it.
Where there's a will, there's a way. We're going to pimp you out on TikTok.
Oh my God.
We want a female toy poodle that is white or cream, because we're all creative groomers at heart. And the deal is Sandra Hartness will help show it.
Mm-hmm.
Chris will teach me how to groom it in a show cut. And then we'll pimp it out for puppies with you little stud muffin. And then we each get a puppy. I think it's a great idea. Because we need another dog. Kylo needs a girlfriend.
I told my husband, I go, you don't understand. Women hit a certain age, they need that old lady pocket dog. I need an old lady pocket dog where I can put it in my purse and walk around with my purple hair and have my little dog and be this cute little old lady no one will mess with. And he goes, you have a poodle. His name's Wookie. I'm like, he's a big poodle. He doesn't fit in a purse.
We need tiny poodles. Oh, and we're not going to call it a poodle. We're going to just call it an oodle. It's the original oodle because then we can sell them for twice the money if people think they're doodles.
Can you believe it? The doodle, it's been 20 years.
It's been almost close to 30 years because it started when I got, so today is it the first? Yeah. Today is 29 years at my shop. I opened up the doors. I got the keys yesterday, 29 years ago.
Wow.
And then, wait, here's a little bit of history. I opened up my doors very first day, had something like 20-something dogs booked. All of them canceled because El Nino hit. And all but one dog, Ariel Shear. And that dog was extremely special to me because she taught me patience because she had gotten scared by something and she was petrified. So we sat there all day, just her and I, and we just worked at her pace. And 29 years ago.
Laura, did you know in California, people will cancel their grooming appointments because it's raining?
Really?
Yeah.
That's how little we get rain.
Wait, this is what's funny. So if it's here at our shop, I know other shops are different, but here at our shop, if it's threatening to rain, they'll cancel their appointment. They then won't call, like the phone will be completely dead. But as soon as it starts drizzling, that phone will call because they brought their dog inside. It stinks, and then they're calling, and then we're busy again as it's raining.
Wow.
It's special.
I mean, personally, I probably wouldn't pay a mobile groomer to come groom my dog if it was just fucking raining and it's like the one day out of the month it's raining. I'd be like, fuck that shit. They can wait.
There was a groomer this was a while ago. She was complaining. It was raining here in California. This was a couple of years ago. And she didn't have an umbrella in her van. So she took a trash bag to protect the dog and ran it. It was a small dog, and to run it in there. And the customer actually got mad at her. She didn't have an umbrella. And she literally goes, we're in fucking California. When does this happen?
Yeah.
I buy one like once a year. I use it once and then I lose it somewhere because I'm like, I won't use this shit again for a year.
I think the collection of umbrellas is in the closet because there's a bunch of umbrellas that I never take either.
I never bring them in from my truck. I don't know where they go.
I cannot stand the umbrella. I am a poncho and raincoat person. I
have a poncho, but my poncho's for Disneyland.
Yeah, I can picture this.
I like ponchos and rain jackets.
Yeah. So my problem is New Yorkers. If there's something that a New Yorker does not need to have, and that's an umbrella because they don't know how to fucking wear. They don't know how. It's too crowded. Everybody's just and I'm like I'm a short person, so I'm just getting beat the fuck up with umbrellas.
Right.
Like, it's just like,
You and I are the same height.
really?
Yeah, I'm 5'2". Or
Oh my God. For whatever reason, I didn't see your mouth moving, and I thought it was Victoria's thing. I was like, what? Same height? In what world are we the same height?
I think I'm actually 5'3" because I
Yeah.
had neck surgery, so I grew an inch.
Yeah.
No, true story. So, but yeah, I'm 5'3".
Yeah, it's yeah, in New York City, man, and again, every umbrellas are not built for New York City's blustering winds, so it's like, oh
And,
man,
and
That's what happens over
your
Canada. You
freaking
have to put
umbrella,
up
no
an
matter
umbrella.
whether you buy it for $20 or $200, will be inside out and fucking halfway down fucking 9th Avenue before you take 2 steps. But you're still, as a short person, getting punched in the face, and the tall people have it even worse because they're just getting poked in the eye.
well, with the tall people, you will understand this. They're holding their umbrellas like this, right? So we're short. We're right at their elbow level, and they turn, and we get the elbow, and then when they go, oh, sorry, we get the umbrella in the head.
Yeah, it's just nuts. I just accept that weather's going to be weathering and I'm going to be out in it. I do have a shameless shout out to these leggings I've been wearing. These are lined with fleece, and I
Is
have
that
been.
so witty?
What's that?
Is that show witty?
No, they're Primitive. It's a company called
Because I have
Primitive.
some show witty.
Yeah,
I have some breeches that
I
are
bought
fleece.
three pairs, and I mean, it's all I've been wearing since it's been under 15 degrees.
We don't have that problem here.
No. But I went to Colorado last year and I got show witties and I was walking around with snow on the ground and I forget how cold it was, but it was pretty cold. And they kept me nice and warm. I love those leggings.
What is wrong with him?
He's broken, but in a cute way.
Okay, so Kylo's scared of flies when they're inside, right? If there's a fly inside, he's like, I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes he looks like he wants to go eat it, and then other times, if it buzzes around him, because we live in Horsetown, USA, so flies are a thing.
It's our state bird or our city bird.
And also, we live next to all the old dairies.
Yeah.
So yesterday, he thought there was a fly, and so he's sitting in front of me like this, and I would just go up behind him and fuck with his hair, and he'd look around. I'd wait till
He's broken.
I'd wait till he's not paying attention, and he knows now it's not a thing. Oh.
That doggy looks like he's had too much to drink.
Sometimes we'll be sitting there talking, and I'll be holding him like this,
And his head just goes,
falls over. Are you gonna pass out? I'm just gonna
give him a minute. He'll pass out.
He might fall on my boob this time. He knows there's a camera. He's like the bird.
That's the funniest thing.
Oh, getting close. Timber. Last time it was just me and Laura, and after Sarah left, and Demon and Kyla were quite enjoying the podcast.
Oh my God, it was great.
I saw your little chihuahua. That is the cutest freaking chihuahua.
That's Demon.
Oh my God, my little demon. We're vaping her little ear.
I love her face.
I gotta grab her.
Is adorable.
I'm gonna
She's
grab
adorable.
her. It's my little nugget. I really set myself up here terribly.
We're so nice. We're all laughing at her.
Oh, I really think Kylo enjoys this podcasting thing. I know. He's about to fall on my boob.
It's the best side eye. Oh, he's looking at me like I did it. Like that.
Demon's coming. The demon is coming. You can hear her, but soon you're gonna see her.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun.
She's not impressed.
She's never impressed. Hold on, demon. Your mom needed to see something. Think she saw it, and
That's Splat.
Splat, what are you doing?
He's digging.
Underneath me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the ear.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
what I love about her, she has this like little
A gobbler.
Like me.
Splat, stop.
She has a little turkey neck. Like me. I can make myself look like Jabba the Hutt. Look how cute she is.
Kyla, you got competition for cuteness.
She's so evil.
Songs now.
She is so evil. Just so you know, she is so evil.
No, I went on the other side and I got it.
It's not me. Don't look at me like that. Demon.
Speaking out.
That's what she does.
He thinks so. We're torturing him, making him think there's a fly near him, and it's sketching him out. Sorry for whoever has to blow dry my dog this week.
Demon. God, she's got a cute face.
Wait, do you?
So is she really evil?
Oh my God, she's terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
Everything.
You people?
All right, hold on. All right.
Everything except podcasting.
All right, what do you have to say?
Will she howl?
She just breathes. She just breathes like she's dying.
She has cute eyes. But look at her looking.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? I don't know who this dog is.
It'd be funny if she cause
We could get a surround sound of howling.
well, no, of her because she
So
was
this
taking
dog
her
can't
earphone
watch.
out.
We can't watch fucking deer hunting shows with her in the room. We can't play Final Fantasy fucking with Titus in the background. She hates Titus. She'll be like, like if you see this dog, like
All right, it's a Chihuahua.
absolutely.
I can't have a Chihuahua because one of the second worst bite my husband ever got was from a Chihuahua named Chorizo, and he had a muzzle on and bit him in the side so bad he literally took a chunk out of him, had it in his mouth, and swallowed it. And I'm not making this up. John he has a scar that looks like you look at it and you go, that is a hole.
So
That was a hole.
just so you can get an idea. Hold on.
What is wrong with you? Why are you so angry? Why are you so evil?
Just so you can get an idea, like she's just playing a video game. Like she goes like, let's see if I can find any other ones so you can just see how evil she is.
Worst dog bite I ever had, an Aussie bit me in the boob.
Ooh.
First one I had was a cow bit me in the boob, and I landed in the hospital. It was that bad. That was in the 80s. No, early 90s. No, late 80s.
Oh, and this is casually the demon, like just raping my poodle. She just like
Earlier that was humping Kylo, and I tried not to shout out "Don't rape your brother" because I didn't want to get banned.
see if we find some other
You're raping your
ones.
brother. It's inappropriate.
You have to change the word.
Aping.
I have like literally 70,000 like pictures of my Chihuahua. This one, library.
She's cute. There's a
Like she has like she eats deer. Like she eats deer. She's crazy. She's a crazy girl.
So
Yeah.
do you have deer that come on your property? Does she see them from the windows and stuff? Does she go crazy?
No, she goes crazy if a squirrel's like fluff leaves like blows in the air. Like a leaf can't touch the ground. That's why it's so weird how she's so calm around you. Oh, like, hi, my name is the demon. It's a misunderstanding.
My name is
I'm cool with everybody. Just don't get on my bad side. She does this thing called a triple combo where you'll just hear this in the background. Nah, nah, nah. Like I'm not like even trying to over exaggerate. That's what you'll hear. She'll be biting whatever animal in my house like 3 separate times. She'll go for the throat, she'll go for the side, then she'll go for the face, she'll go for the eye, and we call it triple combo. I know my husband's sitting in the office hearing this. Like, it's like triple combo. Rah, rah, rah. Like, this calm dog, like, I'm beginning to wonder if she has a drug problem. Are you doing drugs? Are you doing drugs? Hold on.
This one does a great white attack. So he looks all cute and cuddly. Oh, go away, text messaging. But whenever he's decided the cat has wronged his soul in some way,
She's like, no, so rigid.
He'll go from sound asleep to just launching.
Mhm.
And, oh, yeah, you do gremlin style. And attacking the cat. Although now she's learned to not run from him, so it's become a standoff. Don't
great.
judge me. He gives the most judgmental, pissed off stares of anyone I've ever met.
Crazy.
Come in Pasadena, right? On Sunday, you and Sandra are coming to see the Pasadena.
Something was happening.
Although I don't want to go now that Pedigree's not going to.
Yeah, that kind of bummed me out, but I understand where they're coming from. There's a couple of vendors that are not coming this year that kind of bummed me out. That's one of the reasons why I'm like,
I just want to see the creative company.
I do too. But it all depends on what happens tomorrow. So.
I'm just grateful somebody's grooming this little shithead this week. Don't get angry about it. You're getting a groom, not the ear. Don't lick my ear. I go, oh my god.
If you dyed her green, she'd look like Yoda.
It's not me making the noises, Kylo.
I've never seen her this calm, ever.
She likes the podcast.
Her and Kylo have decided to join forces.
She's behaving because she heard her name was being requested. She has a fan.
You summoned me?
Demon summoner.
I
love that name.
Demon summoner.
What are you doing? Got your sister. Now you're jealous.
It's his dog. He owns her soul. She's not allowed to. Ow! Not the boob. Big boobs have feelings too,
I
Kylie.
have to take Mia out of Christmas. I did or had one of my employees die and sculpt in a Christmas wreath for Christmas around Mia's neck. So we're taking that off this week.
We need somebody to make new dyes that actually work.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. So we can't get the dyes that we used to get, and
Crazy.
they got
only doing small batch.
an Avatar you can't get.
Avatar's not made anymore.
So I have a bunch of old stock Avatar and punky colors, so I'm kind of surviving on that. So
But that dark blue, Kylo.
I have dark blue.
Well, I got 7 of them. I bought somebody out of all their dark blues for my blue mohawk client.
Okay.
But Kylo said feel free to touch his mohawk up in whatever color y'all want. And his tail. He likes his tail.
Don't you have to grow it out though for
the mohawk and tail?
Okay.
Because Corn's going here. Marilyn Manson's going with the M and then an upside down double cross on the other side.
Okay, I have an idea.
Flat, I figure we'll do System of a Down SOAD on her back. And then for the day of the festival, well, the day before, I'm going to put the fake eyelashes on her brow, and the gemstones all over her. See how many people.
I have to check if we're allowed to keep the mohawk. Because if we're not, then we'll still give him a haircut, but we won't use him for what we were going to use him for. Or I guess, I don't know, I'll have to double check. We'll use him for something else because he's just so cute.
He says, I'd be happy with a bath. You want a bath? Mommy will bathe you.
Do we have any more topics we wanted to talk about?
Let's see. I covered the fact that 3M sucks.
Yeah,
we
bitched about AI and the weather and people being stupid about AI. And I honestly, Christine, if you can text. If you could text, actually, wait. You have my cell phone number. I just have to see which one. Hold on. Bear with me. I know that we're on this group thing. What number is you?
I'm 714-235-8750.
8750. Create no contact.
Don't
Well, I wasn't going to put your phone number on the podcast. I mean, I could, but that would be rude.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, cool. What's your last name again?
Trovato. TROB as in Victor, ATO.
Cool. I am going to be up burning the midnight oil with this because I got to finish my tax stuff for my tax call, and I need to set up my little machine that I got for it. But it's a dedicated computer for your AI bot.
Really?
Yeah. You basically, it operates on that system and you dictate it what you need it to do. And
what is the system called? Is it like got a name?
Oh yeah, I mean it's open AI, it's Claude. On the Opus platform.
Okay.
And
as far as I've gotten is Chat GPT.
I mean it's there's things that are similar. It just it's capable of a little more than this is going to be the thing that takes the jobs.
Okay, so here's my question. Can it do AI videos for you? Like, the pictures?
Every single thing a human being can do, this thing does.
I'm going to be dangerous.
I haven't seen my husband in like 3 hours. Like it designed itself a website to show its productivity. It's pretty fucking mind blowing. I'm gonna send you a couple videos. I'm gonna send you both. I'll send you both couple videos.
So how does it get rid of the managers? That's what I would like to know.
Need somebody to schedule for you, manage it for you. Just have it running here.
Yeah, I mean, I could essentially get rid of my entire admin team. I'm not going to. I'm
not either. I'm just curious.
But yeah, it can do everything. Once the corporate sector has a hand on this, they're gonna have to do something for all the unemployed people while they find other jobs. You're on like a 2-second delay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the fence on that.
At the end of the day, this is when we cling to the old way of living, this is devastating. But when you're leaping into the future of everybody's time is going to be freed up, what can we do?
Save if he didn't have to come in here and do whatever it is he does.
Oh, yeah. his blood pressure would definitely be lowered.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that like the mind does a lot, goes through a lot of different emotions when you think about all the things that you dedicate your time to and that you do, and the things that you dislike and that frustrate you. And then just say they're gone, but they're being taken care of. Then think of the things that you like doing, but you're like missing some kind of executive function step, which I think we can all identify with. As neurodivergence, sometimes we have a lot of we've got Ferrari engines with bicycle brakes, so we've got lots of.
That's a great acknowledgement.
It truly is. A doctor I read a book about that about ADHD. It says your brain is not broken. She beautifully put that and coined that term. I'm gonna have to put it in the chat. But the name of the book is Your Brain Isn't Broken. And so we are a creative and resourceful force when it comes to some of the ideas that we generate. But there is an executive step that sometimes just hits a fucking wall and you freeze. And then when you go to start the next project, you are all in until you're not. And it's not we're not lazy, we're not incompetent, we're not stupid. It's just something just is fucking missing. And this technology is the fucking key of being able to unlock some of the most powerful fucking brains, man, like what they can actually do. It's a miracle that I've been able to get as far in life as I've been, because again, I really fucking struggled with being able to take what's in here and make it in action. And
I've known that even just dealing with ChatGPT, and you're saying this is going to be more advanced. Like,
yeah.
I had ChatGPT. I told we had to refresh our employee handbook. So I'm like, okay, I need it to be California compliant, but here's the things I need to add it, but I need it worded that California will be okay with it. And I told them all the things I wanted on it. And in like 5 minutes, I had a full blown employee handbook, everything I needed in there, and it was just done. And that to me, because before the last time I made it, it took me hours and days.
I'm gonna pull one other thing up for you to put in the chat.
So the computer, you have to buy a whole new computer for it, or it
Not
comes with
really. Not really. You could reformat an old one if you prefer. But
Well, I need a new computer anyway because mine's old.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that it's wiped. Because this thing, you want to teach this thing who you are. You don't want it to find out who you are. You want to teach it.
Okay, so I have an old Apple computer, 10 years old, and then I'm gonna get a new one so I can use the old one for this.
Yeah, easily.
I have an old 10-year-old MacBook I could probably use.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was going to use. The thing I sent you the link for, it's not super expensive. I think it's like $5.99. It's this big. It's a mini Mac.
Is it the app that you're talking about? Is it easy to learn?
Mm-hmm. Yep. If she like pina colada.
Oh, we lost a Kylo.
Did we? She froze up?
No.
Oh, there she goes.
We lost Kylo though. He's done.
Kylo died.
He's gone. Resuscitate the puppy!
Resuscitate the puppy.
She is so adorable.
Yeah, her name's Lotus, her real name, but she quickly got called the demon. This is the sweet side of her that usually no one sees because she's evil.
There are hundreds of millions of fans on all social media platforms: YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. Are we boring you, Kylo?
Look at her. I love watching chihuahuas fall asleep.
Right? Aw, she's so cute.
Well, such a baby.
She's so adorable. Such a sweet, innocent face.
She's trying to stay awake.
Do you have things you want to say? Fuck everyone. I'll destroy your world. We're Pinky and the Brain. We're Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. To prove our mousy work. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. In the brain, 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 brain.
Does she like cats?
It's so random what she likes and what she hates. There'll be things that'll be like, oh man, watch out, she's gonna bite you, and she'll like love that person. Like, she tends to bite little kids pretty frequently.
I I do
Yeah,
too.
it sucks. It's mainly toddlers. It's it is the toddler's fault, but I disclosed to everybody like, hey guys, if you're bringing your kid over, just know she's gonna bite your kid right in the face. She even has that face like, I'm gonna bite your kid right in the face. And like, obviously she is a fine example of fine breeding, so it's amazing that she can do the kind of damage she can.
She has gums.
She's got a big ass overbite.
Oh, she's like me.
Ate her liver with the Chianti and some fava beans.
She just let you do it. Yeah, I don't believe she's evil.
You know, she's super evil.
Yeah, don't believe it.
I'll cut some video. I'll send it to you. Wow.
What about you, Kylo? What do you think she is? Perfect? He loves Doodles. Doodles are his favorite. Doodle bitches.
It cracks me up. Oh, he also loves mine. He loves Mia.
He has a love-hate relationship with Mia. If
Well-
you change their haircuts, he gets angry.
Yes, we noticed the other day.
She used her little terrier for someone to learn to grow or to do a haircut on, and Kylo came home and tried to attack him because he looked different.
Yeah.
You little shit.
And then when I gave Wookie a different
Yeah,
haircut.
wasn't happy about that either.
Yeah. So as long as they stay in the same haircut, he's fine. But as soon as I change it, he goes like, "I'm going to eat you."
We're losing him again.
Is it still
'cause-
freezing? There's a little bit of a delay with you guys. It's not huge. Like it's
It's
not
80
happening
degrees
right
here.
now.
It's 80 degrees here. We are in air conditioning.
Oh yeah, it's cold in here because
Yeah.
the air conditioning's on. Freaking chilly in 68 degrees.
We have the air conditioning set so the employees can't move it, but we forgot the passcode to get into it, so we can't move it either. And it's set to be cold because once things get going, it can get warm in here really quickly. And we have 2 air conditioning units, one for the grooming room, one for the bathing in the front, so that way it stays cool in here all year round, whether it's 120 degrees outside or 60. So
The Chihuahua is like the original fidget spinner.
What's wrong, Kylo?
she looks so good in that background.
Yeah.
It does. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air, trying to be so free.
Where are you going, Kylo?
She's quite literally just melting. She's just falling asleep.
She is so stinking cute.
But evil.
No such thing as evil. Pat, what about you, Splat? Splat, can you still hear me? Come here, old lady.
I like this case.
Got it on Amazon. Because
Everyone, look at this case she got.
I'm
It's
old
cute.
now. So because I'm old now,
She has readers. Like
I
me.
have readers.
I love your readers.
I have
They are
readers.
cute.
They are adorable little old lady readers.
I
I
got
don't
little
even know where I
readers
put
'cause I'm
mine.
old.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm not gonna trip over this cord. I'm gonna see if I
I
can
have
find my
boring readers.
Come here, Splat.
But they're purple too. I love them. They're so cute. They're adorable.
Thank you.
And they're tinted.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're also blue light ones.
Oh, cool. So for like lasers and stuff?
No. Blue lights from like phones, iPads, tablets. Mainly when I'm editing a podcast. 'Cause I'll get really big headaches.
Where'd you get them?
Probably Amazon.
Okay. They're cute. And then there's you. You're adorable.
I figured since I'm old now,
I'm older than you are.
that doesn't make me not old. Just makes you older.
I'm going to be 57.
44.
Here's the
That's not really long.
Oh man, I'm so blind and old that I lost my readers.
I got a like 3 or 4 pack of them for that
Wait,
reason.
nope, think I found them. Nope, but I do have these. These are not readers. These are just fun.
Now that I'm an old lady at 45, and when I'm looking at my phone, otherwise I have to do this. It's actually mainly when I'm editing the podcast because it's all written and I have to edit the words that I need to or get a headache.
I
But yeah,
still,
look, they got the bling on them.
I still can't believe I lost my readers. That's funny. I mean, actually, I can totally believe that I lost my readers. I found
And
my.
I think I'm gonna get some meta glasses because of you two assholes.
I'm telling you, I it was funny because remember I said I dropped enough hints that I think he's going to get them for me for Christmas, and I kept opening the presents, and then I was like, okay, he didn't get them for me for Christmas, and then there's this one, and it was a odd shaped box. That's why I put it in there, and I opened it up, and I was like, I knew it. And here's the thing.
Oh my god, it's bad. Me and my husband are bad because like we're the kind of people when we want something we just get it. So we're
Yeah.
terrible to shop for. We have zero chill when it comes to things.
I can do that to a point, but when it comes to something on the expensive side, I get a little weirded out by buying myself something. I don't know. I always feel like, well, I have to get this for someone else, or I can't spend that money on me, but I could spend it on John. So that's why John knew I wasn't going to spend it on me, so he went and did it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you should get the Meta glasses. I did not get the ones that display in the lens, just because those were $700 fucking dollars, and
Yeah, I don't need.
he didn't get me those either.
yeah,
So
I'm cool with this. The one thing that fucks with me a little bit is when I'm doing my stuff, and if I'm having a conversation with somebody, it's like, Meta update, so and so has texted you, and and I'm just like, I'm in like complete malfunctioning mode. I think that's just the computer just needs to merge with my brain. I'm sick of all these devices. It just needs to be all in my brain.
yeah. And there's going to come a time where they're going to put a chip in your head, and you just have to talk to yourself, and all of a sudden it's going to pop in your brain.
Yeah,
Do you know there's people out there
sorry.
who don't have an inner monologue in their brain?
That's crazy, dude. I narrate everything I do. I looked at the questionable
Yeah,
meal
like
compared
too.
in front of me with a
My
grimace.
inner monologue is insane. I couldn't understand, and they can't see, they can't picture things. Like, if they read it, I can picture, what.
Oh, I picture everything.
There's people who can't.
So John I wouldn't say he can't. He can picture it to a point, but when you're if you're trying to describe a project that you're doing, he'll sit there and go, "I don't understand it." If I draw it for him, sometimes he'll get it. But if I actually do it, he goes, "Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying." But when I was saying it back to him, he was like, "I don't get what you're gonna do." He's one of
I
those
don't
people.
understand not hearing voices in your head.
Yeah,
I thought everybody heard voices.
yeah. I definitely
Sometimes I let the voices have a
definitely get
conversation with
voices in
me.
my head. Oh, I want to pull a couple more random reads from this. See what else. Oh, do you want to hear about how people saved money back in the day?
Oh my god, I just did a similar podcast on this. I brought up the penny saver. Does anyone else remember the penny saver?
Yes.
Penny saver. Now it's like we need thousand savers. We're beyond pennies. We need thousand savers.
I was doing the
We
comparison.
don't even need pennies anymore.
I was doing the comparison how we would use the penny saver and how we would look for jobs and things we were going to buy, and then the ink would rub off on our hands, so we'd have to go wash our hands. And now we just go on and online and do shopping online, and it's just sent to our door, and we're paying full market value.
Look at how they advertise clothes. It's just somebody who just drew it. Somebody got paid to be able to create this art. This was created.
And now AI just does it for you.
Well, I mean, fast forward, it even before that, this was hand drawn in 1974. By 1994, the illustrator was done. They were absolutely done.
Yeah.
The illustrator, like in cartoons, they're actually appreciating that work again. Hand drawn, and claymation they appreciate it, but it's just like people back then, that was their job. They were defending their job and said, "Hey, fuck this AI shit." Girls mix and match separates, $3.99 each.
What was gas? Does it say anything about gas then?
That's what I'm looking for. Wow. Oh, listen to this. Dallas Fort Worth, more nonstops between 8:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. than any other airline. I want to see prices.
Is there an advice column list on there?
Oh, I want to see
Dear Abby.
Do you realize Dear Abby's still at it?
No, she's not. Is she?
Yes, she is.
You know what? We should have groomers, vet techs, all those people write in with Dear Podcaster.
The gossip column. The gossip column. What are Bob Evans' pajamas up to? Well, it seems like the unorthodox love scene between actress Melina McCory and Alexis Smith in upcoming movie Once Is Not Enough. Everybody searched high and low in Hollywood to find the right thing for Melina to wear. She thought men's silk pajamas were the ticket, but no real silk ones could be found. Somebody finally called the handsome young Paramount tycoon Bob Evans, who loaned a pair of his own for the couple's get-together. Please settle a bet. I say Julie Andrews made a fortune from The Sound of Music. But my drinking buddy says no. Who's right? Answer, you lose. Julie made for the movie a flat fee of $100,000, and it grossed millions for the 20th Century Fox. However, she owns a big chunk of her latest, the tamarind seed, and it should be clear about 10 times her Sound of Music salary from that. Question. Do Panovs agree with the famous writer who left Russia? He hates Western press. And are the Tanovs dancing now? Answer: the ballet dancers. I'm probably also butchering all these words, so everybody who's just like, oh my God, why is the idiot reading? I'm sorry. Don't agree with the fellow countrymen. Can't pronounce that word. Acid criticism. Valerie and Galena say, without the press, we would still be doing it in Moscow. As for the dancing, the Panovs are terribly out of shape. Even practice on Israel's hard concrete stages has caused them pain in their joints. They were used to dancing on wood-sprung stages, but now they'll just adjust to be happy to be free. Ew, a little bit of Soviet humor in there. I have old I will have to dig these out for our next visit. I have so many old Soviet dark humor comedy books that I absolutely freaking love. And one of them is a man walks into a store and he says, "Excuse me, sir, do you have any meat?" "No, we're the store that doesn't have any fish. The store that doesn't have any meat is across the street." Because Soviet humor, none of the grocery stores had food.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at a newspaper from January 21st, 1980, but I'm going tech advantage on newspaper.com here.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. eases policy on grain embargo against Soviets. That's exciting. Soviet food aid for Cambodia reportedly cut. Okay, let's see if we can get something more fun. Where's the next page? Ooh,
Advertisements.
69. Let's see these ads.
Suits. They're $79.
Regularly $200 for a 3-piece 100% wool suit. This is the LA Times, by the way.
Furniture. Oh my God.
No pricing. Prune juice, $1.19.
Wow. Wasn't it bananas?
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet either. Still had another year to go.
I was.
Not hot
11.
air balloons. Why would?
Right. No.
I would never ride in a hot air balloon. I'm pretty sure you're gonna die.
Me?
Anybody.
You're not getting me in a hot air balloon.
Hot air balloons are insane. Look at these
Hell
things.
no.
They're death traps.
No.
Like, how do you steer it? What happened? There's too many power lines.
John tried to get me in a hot air balloon, and I was like, "Are you crazy?" He goes, "Oh, be romantic." I said, "Not if I die."
Escapee goes out as trash. An Orange County man awaiting trial on bank robbery charges escaped Friday from the federal prison in downtown San Diego. John J. Rudolph, 27, of Santa Ana, fled the high-rise Metropolitan Correctional Facility at 1:40 p.m., apparently by hiding in a trash bin, authorities said. When last seen, Randolph, who was jailed March 26, was wearing, guess what? They still wore 1980. Khaki pants and a white t-shirt. It's like the California dress code.
It hasn't changed.
No. Ooh, is this the weather? Friday's temperatures, California. This is in June. It was going to be 81 in June. It's 83 today.
Yeah.
In January, February 1st.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Exciting.
Here's what's funny. I was alive then.
I was still in an ovary. Lyon County Safari.
Oh, yeah. That was in Irvine.
My, how times have changed. There's no lions in Irvine now.
Oh, God. When was it that the Bubbles the hippo? Look up to see if there's a new newspaper article on Bubbles the hippo. I think she was the wild animal safari. I remember watching I forgot how many
safari.
I watched the whole news report. She was stuck
in 1978, a 4,000-pound pregnant hippo named Bubbles escaped from Lyon County Safari in Irvine, California.
Yes.
And evaded capture for 19 days. Her daring escape and subsequent 19-day freedom in the surrounding Bat County became a major, highly publicized event.
Yeah, it was on TV.
She died when they tranked her?
Yeah, she basically drowned in the mud.
That's depressing.
What is depressing is there was little kids, including myself and my sister, that were watching this on TV when she died.
Well, you're just getting you ready for Bambi.
Oh, no, it was worse. We had already seen Bambi. We knew what was coming. But Bubbles, so after that, because we all had a tribute to Bubbles, every fish we owned, every thing we owned was named Bubbles. And so my mom's like, we need something more cheerful.
And then you went with Shamu.
Yeah, no, Shamu was before Bubbles. So, yeah. So when I lived in New Jersey, we came out here to California just to visit. And I got to go to SeaWorld and go see Shamu. So everything that when we came home, our cat was named Shamu. We had a husky I named Shamu. And everything was named Shamu. And then when the Bubbles thing happened, everything was named Bubbles. My sister named everything Bubbles. Yeah.
I didn't have any of those names. I had a Scruffy. He was a dog. Tiger, obviously a cat. Mama Kitty, clearly because she came with a litter of kittens. Names didn't get fun until later in life, like Speed Bump, Bruiser, Splat, etc.
Yeah, I think mine got more fun as I got older too.
And then there's you, Kylo. Kylo Rendezvous.
We had a Coco.
Do you know any good toy poodle breeders, Laura?
So the ones that are like Asian-y fusion-y style that have that perfect coat are not
I don't care about that.
yeah, they're like the Korean style ones. I know a couple. I can send you their deets. But in terms of oh, what's her, why am I forgetting her name? Angela Crumpy. She has Frog, and Frog.
Yes, Frog is adorable.
Frog is Kylo's twin.
Yeah, I would do Frog's breeder in a heartbeat. Actually, when I get another dog, it'll definitely be her breeder. She's probably
Frog is the cutest thing.
yeah.
Don't say that while you're holding my poodle.
Do
you hear those noises though?
Yes, he's trying to get my attention.
I love those noises. Yeah, I want a white or cream female toy poodle that
cream.
will pimp out. Well, mostly white, but you know.
I like creams.
Creams, I can't deal with the eyes.
I
I can't deal with the eye mess.
I did not. Well, I had standards, but I didn't have a problem with eyes.
Every toy, every teacup I have that is anything like that, anything lighter than gray, horrible tear stains on the smaller size. On standards, no issue. I don't know if it's the teeth crowding. I don't know what it is, but it is like I could give the dog reverse osmosis water and nothing but beef, and it's gonna have tear stains. It's a pain in the ass.
But they're so cute, and
Well,
Kylo wants to have babies. Kylo needs a girlfriend.
Who does? You should get a frog. I need to eat food. I know that we started a little bit later today, but yeah, I definitely need to.
You're way later than us. And John's making meatball sandwiches for dinner, so.
Awesome.
I still have to go take care of my horse. My horse is at the trainer for a month. I have to go drop off her baggies with her daily supplements and medications because the bitch is a princess.
Yeah.
She's in boot.
Obviously I'm going to connect both of you. I'm going to be able to play with this program a little more tomorrow. I got meetings in the morning. I'm probably going to mess with this honestly after I eat dinner. I got to do some tax stuff. I gotta eat dinner and do some tax stuff. I'm going to mess with the program a little bit, and then I'm going to pick up tomorrow and work on the program again. And I will let you know what I find. I think that I think this is going to be the thing that this is going to be the off ramp for people to say like, cool, you're going to go live in the 1600s and piss by the river, or you're going into the next life. And you know what? There's no right or wrong answer. Do you want to get on the train or do you want to get off the train? And I think it's going to split society in half. And not necessarily in a bad way. You know, some people. I live in both of these worlds. I live in a tech world and I live in a country world. I still have to work, earn money, pay bills, and be a part of this economy. Life is too complicated and there's too many moving parts, and this is beyond the capacity of a human brain, and we need electronic assistance to be able to manage our lives.
Well, and I think you said it right earlier that I feel like the majority of the people who are learning with it and growing with it and not getting so angry about it are those of us who grew up. We didn't start our lives with cell phones.
No.
We didn't even start our lives with corporate phones.
Some of us were analog.
I've used
internet.
I've used a record. I've used a record player, an 8-track, a tape cassette, a CD, to an iPod, to whatever the fuck this is.
It started with 8-tracks.
Yeah, no, I quite literally. I was born in 83, and my brother was born in 77. So like, I got a window into both of those. Both of those worlds, and he had families really made do with what they had. So whatever was my brother's was mine. That's clothes, shoes, tech, cars, life. And so I don't know. I don't understand. But yeah, I really wish I could pin that. Oh, it's just this age group. There are people that are 25 that are fucking angry. There are people that are 55 that are angry.
Like I think about it with my daughter. Like, she's almost 22. She's always had tech. She's always had a cell phone. She's always had an iPod. The internet's always been a thing. Social media's always been a thing. So for her, I'll say her and maybe some of her generation, it's like well, what do you mean you're going to use this new thing? Well, because that's what you do. You shit or get off the pot. Like, there's just...
Mhm.
It's already here. It's been here.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
evolving.
saying you're gonna
it's
go get
been
a car
at
that
the
doesn't have...
fingertips of the commoner for about 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And it
And
was
here's the thing: if you don't learn how to evolve, you are going to get left in the dust.
yeah,
And at this point, it still needs human interaction to work. So
yeah, and that
And
might not
even
be
when
for a
it
very
doesn't,
long
it's still
time.
going to need it.
And honestly, I think what people are fighting, they're fighting for an existence that people are like, oh, this is going to take work away from people. But what if work might be something different to us in 10 years? What
It is
if
right now.
right now what work is we're fucking feeding the machine freaking RAPESs us for what they want, which they burp all over to their fucking friends, and we just take our scraps and we klarna the shit out of our lives. That's what fucking life is, right? That's what work is. We are very fortunate that our work is like something we like and we're passionate about
Yeah.
it. So you have to think about the mass majority of people. They don't live for their work. They live for their families. They live for their home that they pour their heart into. We are some privileged motherfuckers. As hard as life is for us, like we get to go to work and do shit that we love. Like, oh man, I got to work an
Yeah.
extra 2 hours. Yeah, it pisses you off for a minute, but you're like, I love my job, so this is cool. Just sometimes you want to love it a little less and maybe get home a little earlier. But like, so work might be pivoting. We might more of society might be, instead of having to, fucking lay down infrastructure and fucking have to do physical labor things, like robots might take that over. So those builders and those creators might have a complete different different outlook of what they can do with their lives. The
yeah.
human brain might be getting, when you look at what evolution looks like, is evolution pretty to like make to make us get to this point that we've gotten now? Change is a slow and surgical process. Slow and surgical to us, like in the realm of, you're talking about life on this earth, that could be 1,000 years. That could be 500 years. That could be 100 years. America is only like 2.5 people old. If you look at it, like say
We're
100
babies.
years as a person, it's 2.5 fucking years, man. That's fucking 200. I'm sorry, 2.5 fucking people. So that's that in itself. So if you think about, like, our brains have been struggling in an old formula since like the 70s and the 80s. And so you have all these creative, artsy fartsy, neurodivergent types that we've been medicating, pilling, and say you're broken, you need to operate in this box. Maybe we're evolution in some kind of fucked up way. And then these
Yeah.
systems are really what's going to help the people that have struggled the most, like, be able to really launch. And there's just this cute little window, before all the Mr. Burnses of the world fuck this up for us. Might as well enjoy the ride while we can. I have
Man.
let me just pull this up so I don't talk out my ass. Season 1, season 2.
You haven't watched the last one.
What drama series? Yes.
Okay, so in the last season, what's his name? Billy
Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton's talking to his dad, who's played by Sam Elliott, and he's going to give him a job. And Sam Elliott's like, I can't be climbing up and laying the pipe anymore. He goes, you don't have to anymore. A robot does it. He goes, then what do you need me to do it for? He goes, you're going to control the joystick. That's what people need to evolve to, is to control the joystick.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I never really realized when I was a kid and I was playing video games and my parents hated it. They're just like, you've been sitting in front of that freaking thing so long, you need to stop. The purpose of the video game was to teach a young mind that when you're trying to do something that requires a lot of thinking and you fuck it up and you die, that you try again.
Exactly.
And there's cost and there's consequences to making risky decisions. And it was a way that, again, it didn't benefit somebody. Some people evolved to become worse, some evolved to get better. It was a teaching moment. It wasn't just play. That's what play always was. So that's what I'm looking at all these programming is that that this is going right now, it's in the play stage, because it's training us to think differently and to behave differently.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not going to be making our money with our hands for the rest of our lives, and we need to be able to, whether we're in our 40s or in our 50s, or in the young people that are growing up in the 20s and 30s, work for us. I don't think that we're going to retire at 65. I think the baby boomers, I think that was the last generation that saw that. I don't think there's going to be any more of that, and it's not a negative thing, because what you have to look at is, I watched friends of mine that are now in their mid 70s to their 80s, and they retired at 62 and a half. They traveled the world, they did all the things, and then they got bored. And then and again, if you're like wildly wealthy, this might be very different, but for your middle class, blue collar retired person that maybe inherited a house or two, maybe has a well-funded pension, boredom does terrible things to the brain, and inactivity does terrible things to the body. So even though when
It
we
does.
joke and say that, like, hey, I don't want to retire, or I don't want to work for the rest of my life, well, hey, maybe not doing what you're doing, but we're going to evolve to do other things. I don't see that the system that America has put into place for retirement and medical thing. I think, again, the millennials and Gen X are going to kind of get the dick end of the stick on that. I don't think what we've created is sustainable, and without changes and proper governance, that bubble's gonna pop unless they just keep printing money, because you can't burden the young people to fund something that is not gonna continue. So in my opinion, which, again, don't come at me, folks, this is just my opinion, I don't really matter, I read a lot of crap. This shouldn't be a motivator of accepting the fact that you're going to work forever, but you should want to work forever, because that's what we're designed to do. These bodies were designed for work and leisure, and fasting and feasting. And all this technology is allowing us to be able to continue our works in different ways and still make money, so we don't burden the next generation of young people fucking getting our Depends and our young people juice so we can look palatable to the rest of the world when we're 70.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to learn this is, I broke my back. I cannot do anything like I used to do. I have to learn something new, because unfortunately I can't retire at this age. I have to work.
Yeah.
But I now have to work differently. So I'm still running my shop and everything. And I'm learning placement in here, and AI, and learning these different programs was making that part easier for me, because that's not the part I like to do.
But you want to know what? You also you sell yourself short, because you have a lot more to offer than just running. And I'm not minimizing what you do, just running a shop. You have a lot more to offer than you give it credit to, because when we were coming up, like, I would say, I'm going to lump all three of us in this, because I feel like we came into the grooming industry in the same kind of capacity, with the same influences, the same generations. People really coveted their secrets. Like, if somebody had something that was working for them, they kept that a secret. This is before Facebook. People weren't sharing what shampoos. There was no camaraderie amongst dog groomers. Dog groomers hated each other. It was very conniving. It was very like, this is my secret for my Bijans. There were some people that were friends, but it just wasn't the norm. Trade shows looked very different in the 90s.
So yes, in the 90s, there was a change, but in the 80s when I started, it was a little different. We all shared, like, shops right around the corner. When I was working in Westminster, we had friends, and if somebody was behind at their shop, I remember my boss going, "Hey, Chris is almost done with her dogs. I can send her over to help you." I would go over and help the competition, but in the 90s, yes, there was a shift.
I think
then everybody was coming.
I think a lot of it was the economy. There was a lot of stresses after night. There was a lot of stresses. There was a time of good and plenty. There was a time where it wasn't. But so now we're in this age where everybody is eager to learn. There's such a hunger to learn, and there seems to be. The appetite is not for the show. The appetite is for organic connection. I've had more people message me in the past 2 months saying, "Hey, can I just pay you for an hour just to chat with you on Zoom? Can you make some videos about this, that, and the third?" Like, enough where it consumes like a decent amount of my time. And, so what is valuable.
Oh no.
And you should
I'm
definitely.
doing seminars now.
That's good. It's very, very good. I think that there is a huge place for it. There's a hunger for it because you have to keep in mind once we have, say, you take the timeline of 1970 to 2010. That is a
Back
very
in the 1900s.
fascinating group of people that grew up during
Yes.
a very fascinating time. And so you got a lot to offer. And I like to think that I have shit to offer. I like to think, Vicky, you've got shit to offer. And I think that
Yes, you do. I wish you would do more.
Yeah.
And go out there. I want you to go and do seminars and stuff. You have a lot of
What the hell am I gonna
knowledge.
tell people? Stop fucking arguing with administrators online because we're going to tell
Yes, you could
off
do
and
a
then we're
whole
gonna make fun
seminar
of
on
you.
that. And you know what? I would enjoy
You
it.
don't like the rules? Get the fuck out. How about that one?
That is good.
Does everyone like my
But
shirt?
I can't see it.
Girls will be girls.
Okay, that's great. Oh, I love it. Love it.
Does everyone like my shirt?
Your shirt's just tits, just big old titties.
Wait, what does it say?
What does it say? Right now it's on a delay.
Don't ask us. We're just the knockers. My shirt says nothing.
Says nothing.
All right, I'll teach a seminar
Good.
about how not to be an asshole on
No,
Facebook.
I think you could do one on like what you did for my students way back when, coming in and explaining how to do your routes and
The lunch
and
thing.
and how to
It's
how
just
you
listen,
figure out
it
your
just needs to
pricing.
be organic and just talk about it. I mean, honestly, we could do stuff on this channel. Like
Yeah.
once we have more than 4 subscribers, we could make like
Hey,
super.
I think we're up to 7 or 9 subscribers on YouTube now.
Seriously?
I actually posted a short on you. I was like, I need to remember to post. That's where I'm having a hard time is posting the hooks or the shorts or the reels to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Well, so
and YouTube, like,
hopefully
that's where
my
time
little
consuming.
robot will be doing that shit.
That would be amazing.
That's awesome.
Kylo, you want to do it?
Gonna.
All right. So send me the info on the robot for sure. 'Cause I'm gonna have to.
I sent some couple things to the pod, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna connect with you directly as well to send you some things because I'm gonna try to get a good chunk of time tomorrow to work on this dang freaking tax stuff freaking raining on my parade. Bastards.
Yeah, we have to do taxes too. We're still working on it.
Yeah, listen, don't forget, man, there are so many wonderful tools at our disposal in the big beautiful bill. I every time I go to just like I see somebody saying some stupid shit on any of the pages, like I really want to just say like, you don't need to make this political. You can just literally look at your deductions and celebrate and be happy that you're not getting punched in the face again. I've been punched in the face like every year for the past 5 years, and I am really excited, especially with the depreciation deduction. It's huge. It's fucking huge. You buy something new, you normally can only do little by little. You can take the whole nut. You can write off your whole fucking mortgage, all your interest rates on your credit cards. Like there's just so much in this. Whereas I might be mad at the world, but for once, I'm not gonna be mad at my taxes.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Yep.
But we're also in the state of California.
Oh no!
So we
trust
have
me. State-wise, I'm in the city and I'm in Pennsylvania. So
Yeah.
I feel like New York would be just as bad as
yeah,
Cali.
New York.
Yeah.
New York is California light. So like, it
Well-
sucks, but we do
If
have
you
some
look-
of our SALT deductions back, and we do have some of our SALT deductions. I think up to 10,000. And then the depreciation, the marriage deductible increased.
That's why I need to get married.
Yeah, you do. Shit, it was so
I
much
think I
fun the
need a
first
boyfriend.
time.
Like I said, it's cheaper to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
But California and New York, if you watch through history and stuff, they keep going back and forth. And California has been winning, but they keep going back and forth which one's worse to do business in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think it's this year.
I get so a lot of people like, oh my God, are you guys going under? What's going on? I'm like, listen, honestly, like I stopped trying to hunt for perfection. I like New York. I like Pennsylvania. While I'm in my grinds, these two locations work for me. I don't really care who the mayor is, who the governor is. No matter where you go, no matter where you live, they have a formula figured out of what way you're going to get fucked. If your property taxes are through the roof, that means all the other taxes are going to be really low. If the property taxes are really low, then your income taxes are going to be through the roof. Every city and state needs its money, needs to pay their freaking usurpers. So, if you're the kind of person, if you have super high income, then you're going to want to live in a low income state. If you have really, really, really low income and you need more social services, then you're going to want to live in an area that has higher tax. So it's just, it's a trade-off. And everybody I talk to, no matter what state they live in, we're all bitching about the same things.
This is true.
So like California, I mean, like, listen, not for nothing. If I had already lived there and I had made it to 25 or 30, I probably wouldn't leave. You got the world beat on weather, man. It's the most beautiful place in the fucking country. You got weather, and you could snowboard, you could surf, you could ski. People are pretty. There's horses everywhere. There's just so much different life. It's just, it's a popular place, and they make it hard. And the people that are continuously in power, they have vision, and everybody tends to collectively agree about it. New York is very much the same thing. Listen, New York could be on fire. People are still going to spend $7,000 a month on a 1-bedroom in Manhattan. It just is what it is.
It literally was on fire, and people are still spending the money.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, it's like, and again, I love country life. I love country living, but I also love New York City. I love music. I love art. I love the people. I love all the flavors of life. I love how much different cultures make up our beautiful city. Is it fucking hard? Yeah. Is it bullshit? Yeah. Do they rob us? Fucking yes. But are people always going to want to live in New York? Yep. Nothing's going to change about that. Everyone can run to Miami and say, oh my God, I hate New York. We're free now. And after 3 or 4 fucking years of hating June 1st through October 1st, they usually come crawling the fuck back, because New York is New York. Miami's Miami. Same thing when California moves to Texas. Texas is rad. I love Texas, but Texas is Texas. People that live in California like California. They love their communities. They love their beaches. They love their environment. They'll move to Texas, and usually after about 3-4 years, they're like fucking over it, and they go back to California. Laura Jane ruins everything. I truly do. I truly do ruin everything. But yeah, I've moved all over the country.
In other words, just be happy where you're at, because it's going to suck no matter where the fuck you go. So just be happy.
There's to be different types.
There's no teams, and that's what people get twisted. They think that there's 2 separate teams, and that this one's looking out for you, and this one's not looking out for you. It's not sports. They all hang out with one another. They're all fucking friends, and they're all high-fiving like, oh, look at this next bullshit we're gonna do. Let's really razz them off now.
They all actually get along together.
They fucking hang out, high five, all of them, So like at the end of the day, it's not us versus us. It's us versus them. We don't have a seat at that table.
Don't hate the other team.
Exactly. So yeah, that's just kind of what it is. So if you like living in Arizona, live in Arizona. If you like living in Texas, live in Texas. You like living in New England, live in New England. Because people that say they find relief and happiness because they changed places and they're less stressed out, that's because they were mentally ready to move on from that place. It's not because of the taxes. It's not because of the quality of life. It's just everybody goes through changes. There's a season in your life that you want cities. There's a time in your life where you want the country. Then there's a time where like maybe you don't have any family. Maybe you don't have like a lot of people around you. So you don't want to live in suburbia as a single woman or a single man. Like you want to be in a more urban environment. So just different places, different people. And it's if California was so bad, then there wouldn't be so many people moving in.
It has its perks. We also have Disneyland.
Yeah, I saw Cat Opson fucking horseback riding, and literally, it was like I was outside trying to fix something that broke off my truck. It was 4 degrees, and I was like, let me go inside my van and warm up. And I open up Facebook and I'm poking it with my shaky, wet, fucking boogery hands. And I open up Facebook and I'm shaking my hands out. I'm like, oh, there's Cat. There's Cat fucking on her fucking horse, looking all fabulous. And then I see your creature fucking, look at how majestic she is. And she's like, bleh. And here I am shaking my hands going, New York, New York. But I made my bed. That's where I'm at.
Well, I have a dog who won't go outside if it's below 70. It's the one currently sleeping on my tatas. He won't go outside.
The other day she couldn't get home right away and she called me and asked me to let her dogs out. So I go to let him out and he kept running back into the house. I grab him and I put him out in the grass and he and in the dirt. And mind you, it's dry, but he holds up his paw and the next thing I know, he's trying to balance on one leg, all his other paws, because it's too cold.
The ground's too cold for his little toes.
It was ridiculous.
And he doesn't like wearing sweaters. If he does, he just gives dirty looks like that. All right, Kyla, you ready to go home and have dinner? You hungry?
Yeah. All right, we all have to go have dinner.
Yeah, I gotta eat and I gotta freaking try to figure out how to take over the world.
All right, we'll pause the conversation here. It'll continue next week. Please give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Pet Zone Podcast. Have a crazy customer story, confession, or just something else you'd like to share with the show? Please feel free to email us at info@petzonepodcast.com. Don't be shy. We can keep you anonymous if you like. Also, if you're a professional pet groomer, please feel free to check out the Facebook group, Mobile Groomer Zone. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show on any podcast platform you're listening on, and share it with a friend. Until next time.